What up, chat you? It's ya boy, Matt Wiggins, here in the hizzy, playing some Final Fantasy VII, because that's what I do. I make sure the streams are coming at you. Welcome, one and all. How's it going? You've got to go 0 to 5 rhymes, sort of, but no flow. Rude. How's it going? Happy, what is it, Tuesday? Happy Tuesday, everybody. What am I doing that's copying Ian? Is it copying if I literally have no idea that this is a bit that Ian does? Dbor says, how's the stress meter? Well, I bought an entire bag of chips that I don't expect to exist tomorrow. So about that, well. I have been through 2 cans of Pringles and a bag of chips already in the last week. So things are going that well. Hi.
We don't even have a mortgage yet. It's fine.
That doesn't make me less stressed.
No. At least chips are delicious.
Chips are delicious.
Yeah. You're going to be okay.
Chipcat says, yeah, Matt, you could still back out. Yes, and it would cost me tens of thousands of dollars.
Yeah.
A distrusting spectator says, you eat your feelings too? I go for the sweets personally. Well, I do have a bag of black licorice also. Well, half a bag of black licorice.
Treats.
I deserve a little treat.
You do deserve a little treat.
I haven't had a little treat all day. I deserve a little treat.
Yep.
Oh, good grief.
Maple's like, you unloaded the dishwasher. Now you put the delicious things in there, and I get a little treat. A little treat for me.
Oh, chat. You saw it here first. Zafty doesn't like anus.
It's unfortunate. It's one of my favorite flavors.
Good work, Meg.
You're welcome. It's delicious, though.
Yes.
Yeah.
Anise is delicious.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yes. Black licorice is delicious. What do you want to talk about this evening, Chatthew? What has happened since the last time we spoke? I packed a bunch of stuff. No, Dunk happened before we spoke last. Dunk was Saturday, and then I streamed on Sunday, so we've already talked about Dunk. I did. You're right. I did watch the new episode of Halo, and man, this season, I tell you. It is not great. Boy, that sure was an episode. My favorite part of the direction for this season. And in like a well-made, well-planned series, they could probably make it work. But have they gone to the Halo? No, but we have seen a picture of the Halo. But no. The game or the show went to Reach. Reach took place over the course of one episode. The fall of Reach took place over the course of one episode, and then they left. And throughout the entire fall of Reach and the subsequent period afterwards, Master Chief doesn't even have his armor. Chief disobeyed an order in like episode 3, and the brass, the Oni brass, confiscated his armor as an asset, and then like left him to die on Reach. They like took the armor and evacuated the planet and left him there without his armor, and he only successfully like survived by the skin of his teeth. And now he does not even have access to his armor. His armor is in Oni's possession, and it's him and Quan, who everybody loves, and Soren, the like washout, the Spartan washout who doesn't have armor, and Halsey on like a pelican doing their own thing. And I saw one person on the subreddit being like, my copium is that he and Halsey are going to go to like a secret Oni facility where they have the Mark IV armor. And he's going to put on the Mark, like an old version of the Mjolnir, and it'll be the game accurate Mjolnir armor from the first video, like for the first game. And then it'll lead into the first game, and like that's how I'm getting, like that's how I'm surviving this. But anyhow, we're 2 episodes of Chief just with no armor whatsoever. The show is functionally unrecognizable as a Halo show right now. It's just some sci-fi show. Samlock, no. They have not gone to Halo. We have seen a picture of the Halo, and that is all. But they have not yet gone to Halo. In fact, the humans aren't even trying to go to Halo. It's only the Covenant that are trying to go to Halo. And it's even only barely the Covenant that are trying to go to Halo, because Maquis is trying to go to Halo, and she's having to convince the Arbiter that he should go to Halo with her. Also, the Arbiter's armor design just looks like normal elite armor design, and the regular elites have crappy armor that looks more like the Arbiter's elite design, or the Arbiter's armor design. So it's impossible to tell which of the elites are elites and which of the elites are the Arbiter, because their armors look completely reversed from one another. It has gold trim. The Arbiter's armor is supposed to be like bonded to his skin, for one, and 2 is like all etched and adorned with like filigree in the game, and in the show it's just purple elite armor. I do not get it. Oh man. They have made some decisions. None of them good. Arbiter, I hardly knew her. Anyhow, I truly don't understand what is going on. When will I get the 4K Blu-ray? When it releases, of course. I have to, for completion's sake. The last episode of the series, we're going to find out the whole thing was just a holodeck program being played by the characters from the I Love Bees ARG. Love it. His armor is gray with gold accents when he moves. Oh, okay. I believe you. It's still not distinct enough from the other elite armor. It vaguely has the same shape as the game's elite armor, but there's like literally a picture of it on the Halo subreddit right now, and it doesn't really look anything like the Arbiter's armor. Now I'm going to look at the photo from the series to see if it does indeed have that gold trimming. All right. Theoretically, I guess you could say it does have gold trimming. Here, I'm going to just link this. You know what? No, I'm not going to link this in chat. I'm going to pull it up on screen because I can do that. Okay. Here we go. I'm proving things here. The left is what the Arbiter armor looks like in the show. And Orlantia is right. It is sort of bluish gray with gold trimming. On the right is fan art of basically the same picture. But the Arbiter's armor on the right is a paint over of a more game accurate version of the Arbiter's armor. Isn't the Arbiter purple? No, the Arbiter's not purple. The Arbiter is silver and voiced by Keith David. Technically, if you want to get real technical, this is not, in fact, even the same Arbiter. This is a different Arbiter of the Covenant. It is not the same Arbiter. It's the previous Arbiter prior to the one we know from the games. But still, the whole thing with the armor is like the Arbiter's armor is that there's one Arbiter and the armor gets passed down. If they lose the armor, they mourn the armor. On the question of what the Arbiter is like it is like the Covenant's Suicide Squad. Didn't the Arbiter from the game get that promotion when they failed at the original Halo? Yes. The Arbiter distinction is not a roll of honor. It is a death sentence. If you are declared Arbiter, they are sentencing you to death. It's not really a promotion. The thing with the Arbiter is that it is like they are being dishonorably shamed for their failure and turned into a weapon of the Covenant to be sent on suicide missions. And they keep getting sent on suicide missions until they die. And it just happens that the Arbiter of Halo 2, on his suicide mission, discovers that, in fact, the Great Journey is a lie and then befriends Chief. And starts a rebellion against the Covenant. So he ends up starting an elite uprising or a Sangheili uprising against the Covenant. But that's the gist of it. That's the gist of it. It's not really a promotion. He's just turned into a Wetworks operative and sent on suicide missions until he dies. I don't know that has necessarily really carried over into the series. The Arbiter just seems to be a high-ranking... I do need to play Halo on stream again. And I have it on some authority that I actually would be okay to do that. But I still feel really awkward about doing it while working on Halo. So I really do kind of want to wait until I'm on a different project, but who knows when that'll be. Yeah. Okay. play. Of course, I'm gonna play Infinite. I know. I should just clear it with whoever I need to clear it with, and just do it. But yes, I personally called the new one Infinite. That was my choice, my decision. I did that. Absolutely. That was me. Definitely not any of the like hundreds of other people that work on the game. I actually don't even know who it was that came up with the name. I could probably make some educated guesses, but I truly don't know who it was. Anyhow, the show continues to be. A lot of people worked really hard on the television show. A lot of people worked really hard on it. I'm sure. I'm confident that many people worked very hard at the show. Sam Wonk wanted to know how Kai was. Kai is the only member of Silver Team still actually working for Oni at this point, because she turned on Chief, sort of. Sort of. Sort of. Has she lifted anything? No. She's had like 5 total minutes of screen time in the whole show so far. The only Spartan that the show has. Okay, so Sam Walk. Now I'm gonna just spoil things for you. The one Spartan who got characterized, like big characterization, like big fun characterization this season, Vanek. He died unceremoniously. They killed him off. He was the one that liked animals and finally had like a cool character, like a fun character trait. They killed him off. The main character, frankly, the main character of this season has been Riz, who gets wounded in combat, and the first several episodes of the season have basically focused on Riz coming to terms with the fact that she's no longer physically able to be a Spartan. And then she retires, because that's a thing Spartans are allowed to do. Sorry, she gets shot again while trying to rescue Vanek's corpse, and then retires because she's too badly injured to walk. Maki has been lurking around in the sidelines trying to convince the Arbiter to go find Halo. Cortana is currently in the hands of Maki. But Cortana has been recast and looks extremely weird now. Cortana has basically done nothing this season except be extremely weird. What else is going on? Soren got like arrested and his kid got sold off. And so now he's traipsing around the galaxy trying to find out where his kid went. Quan has been palling around with Soren because Soren's kid Kessler got sold off. But Quan has not really done anything of note this season either, despite having been in every episode. What else? What else? There's been some weird stuff going on this season. There was a former Spartan who is now blind and unable to fight, who acted as like, it's difficult to say what his role was, but he was like a training teacher / quartermaster / something for the other Spartans on Reach. But he's blind, like he's completely blind. He was the trainer, okay. Basically living a civilian life on Reach at this point, who it's not 100% clear, but it seems like was in a gay partnership with like a magic chiropractor. And so Riz ended up going to the magic chiropractor a bunch of times. And that was what convinced Riz that she didn't want to be a Spartan anymore, because she kept going to the magic chiropractor and realized that she was too injured to keep doing what she was doing, but wasn't ready to give up. No, that's not the person. The different person. I mean, you're probably right, but different person. Oh man, what else has gone on? There's been this weird. So, Ackerson showed up and was like evil Halsey. I say that knowing all the implications. Oh, they kissed? It wasn't ambiguous? Okay, I missed that. Listen, I have not been paying super close attention. But Ackerson showed up and was like evil Halsey. Yes. And as I say evil Halsey knowing the implications of what that means. What does good Halsey look like? What I mean by that is he's like asshole Halsey. Like, which is weird because, and like, it's especially weird because Halsey's whole thing is like, Halsey is like a mother to the Spartans, and they have a degree of relationship with Halsey, although they, like, many of them kind of resent Halsey. Like, it's a weird sort of estrangement. But they, like, Halsey has an emotional attachment to the Spartan 2s. And so that leads into how she relates to them and how she uses them. Whereas Ackerson has no relationship to the Spartan 2s and just sees them as disposable weapons. That's like the gist of it. Well, no, I'm not talking necessarily in the show. I'm talking in like the characters that these characters are based on, right? And so in the show, they're trying to keep basically those characterizations in place, except that the Halsey of the show, we haven't actually seen her be really evil a lot yet. Like, her whole thing is that she kidnapped a bunch of children and replaced them with clones that then died to make super soldier, to experiment on these kids by augmenting them both genetically and cybernetically to turn them into like elite killing super soldiers used to suppress human rebellions. Like, she's pretty dang evil. Oh God. And most of the kids died, and like the ones that didn't, many of them had horrible things befall them. Like, not a good person. And she's supposed to be very like calculating and very like, she's the smartest person in the room, and she's a bastard, right? But she happened to create the thing that has kept the human race going. And so she's a bastard, but everybody sort of like looks the other way because she's also created the thing that's saving the human race. And they don't really look the other way. Like, in the game, she does get arrested and like goes to jail and whatnot. Like, she commits crimes against humanity and is charged for committing crimes against humanity. But they haven't really done a lot with that in the show. And also, every scene that Halsey's been in, she hasn't really been playing the bastard side of things super well. They had one good scene in season 2 where Halsey was playing the actual bastard role really well, which was pretty good. And so Ackerson in the greater canon is the creator of the Spartan 3 program, which used volunteers. But he is also a huge bastard, but he also doesn't have the relationship with the Spartan 2. So he's like a bigger dick, right? Like his whole thing is that he's a bigger dick. Halsey's a bastard. Ackerson is a bastarder. Bastardest. And so they've been doing this thing where they're like trying to make Ackerson even more evil, but he's just like cartoon villain evil. Whereas Halsey is like not that evil, a bit of a jerk. Anyhow, Ackerson's motivation in the series is that his sister was a Spartan 2 candidate, and so they kidnapped his sister and replaced her with a Flash clone, and his sister died. And then when he got into Oni, he found out about this, and so he blames Halsey for the death of his sister because his sister didn't survive the Spartan 2 augmentations. That's his like motivation. And so he's also just a super bastard to Halsey. And understandably so. But there is a fun series of scenes with Halsey where Halsey is in prison and she's being kept in like a hollow suite that looks like a room on her homeworld. But she can't leave. And so it's like a prison cell, but it's all a hollow suite. And so she plays chess, and this girl is her caretaker in prison, like this teenage girl. And she comes in and they play chess together. And Halsey asks the girl questions, being like, where am I? Who put you up to this? And when the girl starts to think about answering the questions, because Halsey's very convincing, she gets a nosebleed and dies because brain hemorrhage from answering the question. Because there's clearly there's clearly a thing with this girl where she can't answer the questions that Oni doesn't want Halsey to know the answers to, and there's like a death, like a kill switch built in. And then Ackerson shows up to talk to Halsey, and Halsey admits that she's known all along who this girl was, and the girl that Ackerson has been sending in is Flash clone after Flash clone of his sister, who Halsey has then been milking for information until they die, knowing that Ackerson was going to have to watch his teenage little sister die over and over and over again, which is that's the kind of Battle of the Bastards stuff I want to see. That scene was like, oh, okay, Halsey's a bastard. But they don't do that nearly often enough to make it should really be if they're trying to do the Game of Thrones thing in the who gets to command the Spartans and the political machinations of the higher ups, play that shit way more. It's way more fun than anything else going on in the trenches. But that one episode, or the 2 episodes where that took place, and the series of exchanges where Halsey just kept killing clone after clone, and then it turns out that she knew all along they were clones of Ackerson's sister. Hardcore. Anyhow, that part of the show, I liked that series of scenes. Jim Cat says, I'm still lost. Why did they need to kidnap kids? Okay, so if you want the deep lore, the Orion program was all volunteers. And it turned out that with the, like, where they were trying to, like, biologically or genetically and cybernetically modify humans to be super soldiers. And the Orion the Orion program failed completely. Abject failure. They had one survivor of the Orion program that didn't end up badly disabled or dead. And that one survivor was Sergeant Johnson, who is a character that appears repeatedly throughout the Halo games. Johnson survived and is still a functional soldier, and nobody else did. But they just did not have the technology available to augment adult human beings into super soldiers. Later, some years later, Halsey reactivated the super soldier program, and knowing that they couldn't modify an already adult human being, they decided that they had to use kids. And they decided that as a, like, extremely Black Ops secret program, they needed a way to keep it completely off the books. And so what they what they did is they found suitable candidates from the colony worlds, and they kidnapped the children, and then they replaced those children with flash clones of the kids that they have kidnapped. And those clones were designed to die of natural causes within a year, so that the parents thought that their kids just died of natural causes. And that way it would avert suspicion on the program. And so those kids were the Spartan 2s. And of them, about half washed out due to issues with the augmentations. But John 117 is one of the Spartan 2s. He's one of those kids. How do they get the memories of the real person in the clone? They have memory implantation technology. Like, it's just a thing. So that was a thing that happened. Then the Spartan 2s became known. And so when it came to building the next generation of Spartans after that, they used orphans, because now they could be on the books, and so they could be like, yeah, we're going to recruit, like, orphan kids. And so that's the Spartan 3s, because they didn't have to be quite so covert about it. And then the Spartan 4s are when technology finally caught up to the point that they were able to successfully augment adults. The Spartan 4s are adults that are recruited from within the UNSC, typically like commandos, ODSTs, that sort of thing. And so the Spartan 4s are all drawn from within the ranks of the ODSTs as adults. But that's the history of the Spartan program. The deeper you look into the Halo lore, the more 40K it gets. Master Chief is a Spartan 2. He was one of the kidnapped children. He is also, in lore, like, he is the most successful Spartan. He's Halsey's favorite by a mile. He was handpicked by Cortana. Like, he's very much the... I hesitate to say the chosen one, because he's not really, like, the chosen one, but he was, like, exceptionally gifted and extremely lucky. His like, major stat. He's got, like, a 9 in intelligence, and a 9 in wisdom, and a 9 in strength, and, like, a 2 in charisma, and a 10 in luck. That's his whole thing. Like, if you looked at his character sheet, his major stat is luck, and his dump stat is charisma. The man I've been describing throughout the show doesn't sound like a 9. I'm not talking about the show. I'm talking about the character in a broad sense. Yes, you're right. I was assuming something like Fallout, because Fallout I have a much closer frame of reference for than D&D. Yes, the reason Halsey picked him in the show, the reason Halsey picked him was because he was able to predict coin flips. He got 30 correct coin flip guesses in a row. And so Halsey was like, that one is my favorite. Was it in canon? I don't know what it was in canon. I don't know. I know that in the actual canon of this series, John straight out murked 2 ODSTs in a training room with no armor while he was like 14 years old. You've never seen the show, but you knew about the coin flips? Ah, okay. It could be that it was in lore. I don't remember. What happened to the soldier from the beginning of the season who John went to a family dinner with? She evacuated with the rest of the UNSC and her entire family died. Not in that order. Her family died, and she said she wanted to go get them, and John was like, no, you have to get off this planet. And so she went, and she evacuated. And we haven't caught up with her yet. Lady says, to be fair, the ODSTs started it. To be fair, the ODSTs were put up to it. Anyhow, the lore of the Spartan 2s is not a happy place. No great deeds are commemorated here. Have they done anything more with the thread of John not getting to experience humanity? Yes, they've desperately tried. They have very much been trying. There was the, like, going to dinner and his interactions with the soldier, and now being stripped of his armor and having to, like, be a person and having to grapple with, like, Riz's like disablement, and like they're doing lots of things where like they are clearly trying to work with the idea that John didn't get to be a person and doesn't get to be a person, and there has been a very strong theme of Spartans aspiring to be normal people in this show. It's just all of it is bad. None of it works even a little bit, but it is clearly the main theme they're going for. But good Lord, are they trying? Okay, I owe a joke, so I'm trying to find a joke. Chad is like, the Spartan 2s were lucky the Covenant came around, or they'd be known as war criminals. Orlanti says, they are known as war criminals on the colony worlds, to which Shadhawk retorts, well, the colony worlds that are left. Yeah. That's basically correct. Can't be considered a war criminal on a colony world when all the colony worlds get glassed. All right, I am looking for a joke. Are there any colonies left? I don't think humanity gets reduced down to only Earth. I don't remember how many planets survive, but it's not a lot of them. By Halo 5, there's at least one additional colony world because much of Halo 5 takes place on a colony world. Here's a joke that made me go, oh no. Is my cheek bleeding? Oh, my cheek is bleeding. Who destroys all the colonies? The Covenant does. The Covenant does. Was Halo the one where the location of Earth is a secret and they have to blow up their own ships to prevent the Covenant from determining its location? Yes. That is a thing in Halo. They have to protect the location of Earth at all costs. Why does the Covenant want to kill the humans? That is a question with a very long answer. All right. So it all began millions of years in prehistory with a race called the Precursors. Last time I talked about Halo lore in, like, the deep lore, I got corrected by Orlantia, I think, because I got a bunch of stuff wrong.
Play Halo on stream. You will go into a 4-hour lecture.
Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. Siva Kratos is just like, mutes channel. Why? Have the Precursors or Forerunners been mentioned in the show at any point? I think we do know that the artifact is a Forerunner artifact in the show. The thing that made John have a vision. The magic space rock. I think we know that's a Forerunner artifact. Anyhow, millions of years in prehistory, the Precursors existed, and they gave rise to two sister species, humans and the Forerunners. And then a bunch of stuff happened, and the humans and the Forerunners got into a war. No, I explicitly was not there when the deep lore was made. But anyhow, it was Pywo that corrected me, and Pywo's probably not here. But anyhow, deep lore. The Forerunners and the humans didn't get along very well. So the Forerunners exterminated all the humans. Just about. But they retained the genetic record of humans in their, like, data banks, basically. But they killed most of the humans because they were afraid that the humans were going to be the most successful species in the galaxy. So then we have all the Forerunners. Forerunners, high technology, sci-fi species in deep prehistory. However, while they're in the process of killing off all the humans, a new threat emerges. And that threat, and I don't remember the origins exactly, but that threat is the Flood. And the Flood is a parasitic species that feasts on sentient life and converts it into biomass that they then convert into more Flood. And so this... The Flood parasitic infection is traveling across the galaxy, consuming all of the Forerunners. The Forerunners are like, oh, Jesus Christ. They probably didn't say Jesus Christ because this is long before Jesus Christ was a thing. But the Forerunners are like, Jesus Christ. The Flood are a real big deal. This is real bad. And so they make a bunch of things called shield worlds, and they make a couple of things called arcs, and then they use these shield worlds and arcs to pump out a bunch of Halo rings. And yes, Space Jeebus, that's right. And the Halo rings are a weapons platform or weapon system designed to eradicate all sentient life in the galaxy and then reseed the galaxy with that sentient life. That's the gist of it. And the one concession they make at this point is that they're essentially like, but since we're exterminating all life in the galaxy, we don't get to continue. So they wipe themselves completely out. Until foreshadowing. But they wipe out all sentient life in the galaxy, killing everything, robbing the flood of a food source. The flood die out, and then the Halo array reseeds the galaxy with the genetic history of all the species that existed. So Earth gets reseeded with humans, and human history proceeds basically the way we know it today, until we get to the future. And in the future, the Covenant show up, and they're just a race of aliens from far across the galaxy. Well, they're a coalition of alien races from far across the galaxy, and they are on a holy quest to embark upon the Great Journey. The Great Journey, as the prophets describe it, being their ascendance to godhood. And to do this, they need to find and activate the Halo arrays. That's their whole thing. And they encounter humans, and humans don't take kindly to being covenanted. And so a war breaks out between the Covenant and humans, because the Covenant is like, come, join us on the Great Journey. And the humans are like, no, we're good, thanks. And the Covenant is like, you're heretics, you must die. So don't worry, Covenanted is a thing, just like getting Prometheaned is a thing. Don't worry about it, we'll get there. So anyhow, the Covenant and the humans get into a war. But the Covenant have massive, overwhelming technological advantage against the humans, and just start wiping out humans left and right. Nearly every battle between humans and the Covenant ends in minimal damage to the Covenant and just tremendous, devastating losses for the humans. To the extent that basically every colony world that the Covenant shows up at, they turn to glass with plasma, and kill every living thing on it. So anyhow, the story of John 117 begins with the fall of Reach, which is the fortress world of humanity. It's the center of their military, and the warship Pillar of Autumn escapes Reach as Reach is being glassed on a random jump, just trying to escape the pursuing fleet, and they come out of slipstream they come out of slip space at the planet of Threshold, which it turns out has a Halo ring orbiting it. And they go down to the Halo ring, and a bunch of stuff happens on the ring, and they discover that actually the ring infested with flood. And so the Halo ring, they accidentally unleash flood back onto the galaxy by providing it a life form to feast on, a sentient life source to feast on. But yeah, they randomly jump to Threshold, and Halo 1 happens. And then over the course of the subsequent Halo games, it turns out that humanity is actually been essentially selected by the Forerunners to be the next, species to bear the mantle of responsibility and be the owners of the Halo rings. So humans can activate all the Forerunner technology, and the Covenant can't. And upon learning this, shit goes very sideways, because the Covenant is like, oh, holy crap. If anybody found out that the human race is the chosen race, our entire religious order would come crumbling down. This is real bad. We extra need to kill all the humans now. And then one of the alien races in the Covenant, the Sangheili, also known to humans as the Elites. We've seen a picture of one earlier in this stream. They come to the realization that yes, specifically the leadership of the Covenant decide that the existence of humanity is heresy and we all need to die. But they command the Covenant, so it doesn't matter. But then the Sangheili realized that, oh, wait, actually, because humans realize that the Halo rings are a weapon system designed to eradicate all sentient life in the galaxy, the elites under the leadership of the Arbiter learn that humans are the selected species and that the Halo rings are designed to wipe out all life in the galaxy. And so they defect from the Covenant. The Covenant Civil War starts. The Covenant Civil War causes enough disruption to the military strength of the Covenant that humanity is able to stop the Covenant from doing what they want. They do not ascend to godhood. Chief punches one of the prophets to death. Another one gets eaten by Flood. I don't remember what happens to the third one. And then Chief gets lost in space for like 5 years. That's what happens. And then Halo 4, we discover that actually there are still some Forerunners left. And one of them, still pretty evil, thinks that humanity not actually good enough to bear the mantle of responsibility. And so he decides that he needs to, oh my God, what is it called? To use the Composer to turn all humanity into Promethean warriors under his command, as he takes responsibility for being the owner of the Halo rings. And then Chief kills him. And then Cortana, who is an AI construct with a shelf life of 7 years, has been running for like 12 years. And so she starts to go crazy as all of her routines break down. And so Halo 5 is all about Chief trying to find Cortana. And then at the end of Halo 5, Cortana goes AWOL and then takes control of all AI constructs across the galaxy and uses them to point a big gun at the head of humanity and is like, you all need to be at peace now, or all of your AI are gonna murder you. And that's how Halo 5 ends. Like, that's basically how Halo 5 ends, and then Infinite picks up there. Well, Halo Infinite picks up a little after that. About a year after that, when Cortana has realized the error of her ways and done some things, and Halo Infinite is all about figuring out what happened. And that's all the lore of Halo. You know everything. So there you go. And I can tell you what Halo Infinite is about. The important thing to know is that Halo Infinite is a stealth sequel to Halo Wars 2. Not actually a sequel to Halo 5, stealth sequel to Halo Wars 2. That's what you need to know. Jibcat says, I thought Halo Infinite had no single player. It does not surprise me, the things you don't know, Jibcat. Okay, let's move on to our traditions. You got a good long rant out of me tonight. Let's move on to our traditions. Here is my phone. Here is my phone cable. Everyone, please brace your ear holes. Okay. Now, Garcon, can I have a drum roll, please? It's delicious. It's nutritious. It is a Coca-Cola Zero Sugar. Taste the rainbow. All right. Also, I owe you a joke. And just before the Halo rant, I found a joke, and I was like, oh, man, this joke just made me go, oh, no, in my brain. And then I got distracted and didn't tell it. So here's the joke. I once had a legless dog named Cigarette. Every morning I took him out for a drag. Symphonic Lolita says B, but I'm upset about it. That's roughly the appropriate reaction, honestly. What do you call a group of friends that like to try new restaurants together? Taste buds. What was that? I know. We're taste buds. All right. That's it. Our traditions are out of the way. You got a good long waffle out of me. Let's play a video game. I think I should change the battery in my headset, or it's going to die before the stream is over. Will my waffle be long? Waffles are round. Symphonic Lolita says, I enjoy a good overly complicated lore dump as someone with an overly complicated original story that has never been able to lore dump about it. The important thing to note is generally I find lore exhausting. And I wish people would be less, like, nitpicky about it. So... You say that, but I think, like, Star Wars lore is exhausting, and I like Star Wars. You're right, I don't like Star Wars. That is what I am saying. The important... So, I feel like my approach to Marvel lore is healthy. Like, I understand and enjoy looking up what happened in the comics behind the stories that are told in the movies, right? Like, I'm interested in, like, what did the original material say? And what is the, like, there have been loads of comics by different writers. What did they all say about different things? But I'm not, like, incredibly anal retentive about the movies having to adhere perfectly to the lore. I'd rather they tell, like, you know, a new interesting story that takes liberties than be, like, dogmatically beholden to the lore. And that is also a thing that I feel about Star Wars. Like, the EU is mostly very stupid, and I wish they would stop going back to it. They could do way more interesting things with Star Wars than going back to the EUL. I think that's true with Halo 2. my problems with the Halo show are that it is not very good, not that it doesn't adhere to lore very well. It just also doesn't adhere to lore very well, and so it's bad at both. And if it was a faithful... Sorry? That's fair, because like I do like to like fiddle around in Star Trek lore. We've talked about this. Like, I love me lore about Star Trek ships. I watch YouTube videos about it. James Bond, again, like the lore of James Bond there isn't really any. Well, yeah, but it's like, it's not about the lore of James Bond, really. It's just like James Bond doesn't have any lore. It changes from movie to movie. Yes, yeah, exactly. I like lore as a place where you can look to be like, oh, that's neat. Not as a like 2x4 to beat the creators with. All right, let's go. Let's play the video game. We're here. We're doing it. Okay, I officially need to... So, I should have looked at the start screen. Equipment. What do I need to do to level up my Buster Sword? What is the... What is the thing? Where do I see the thing? Focused ability. Focused thrust. I don't remember from last stream where I'm supposed to look to figure out how to do the thing. It's not here. Okay. Far be it for me to think it was under the upgrade weapons category. There we go. Buster Sword. Stagger an enemy. Here's what I need to do. I need to stagger enemies with the Buster Sword. Let's find enemies to stagger. I don't think it's stagger enemies with focused thrust. I think it's to level up focused thrust, you just have to stagger enemies. It very is. It doesn't say it. It just says stagger an enemy. For the bonus. Okay. All right, I get it. I understand. How has the sword inherited hopes? The creator of the sword left hopes to it in their will. God damn it, I forgot to start recording again tonight. All right, I'm recording now. Yeah, Doe is right.
Keep it together.
Alright, Aerith is adept at long-range magic attacks. Press square to unleash magic attacks capable of hitting multiple targets. Hold down square to charge the Tempest skill. Striking an enemy with this skill, fully charged will summon a fleeting familiar to assist you in combat. Press triangle to instantaneously warp between any magic wards Aerith has conjured.
Here goes.
What do you mean the music is off?
See. Yoo-hoo. That's it. Okay. You can do it.
My turn.
Focus thrust. Go.
Your turn.
Focus thrust. Go.
You're mine. Now you. Nothing to it.
I can say with confidence that the audio is not out of sync on my end.
I'm in a rush, so
It's on now. Let's finish this.
Oh, there we go. I've mastered focus thrust. Go me. Hooray!
Best do it right.
bring it.
Honestly, I couldn't remember if I had assessed the rat already or not.
It's never in doubt.
I should tell Meg that I'm a thrust master. Don't worry, Meg knows. Uh-oh. Hi, Meg.
I've known that for about 9.5 years.
All right, thank you for not, like, ruthlessly destroying my reputation and
Of
confidence.
course not. Never.
All right, now we're moving on to the sleek saber.
So shiny.
All right, so this time we're exploiting an enemy's weakness. Oh, hello, Maple. I should probably set materia. Do I? Oh, no, we've been through this. All of my materia is equipped. I cannot, in fact, set materia right now. But yes, now I can thrust with focus. Use Assess on an enemy to reveal its elemental weakness as well as effective strategies to use against it, then exploit those to pressure and ultimately stagger your foe.
Make way.
I mean, yeah, I guess I could confiscate materia from the bench warmers. That's probably a good idea, actually. Firebolt Blade. Alpha Dunk.
It's here. That's it.
I don't remember if I've assessed one of these.
Allow me.
Oops. Ow! Jesus.
Go again.
Why do I keep ticking down on that screen?
Gotcha. It's on now.
Yeah, proficiency bonus gained.
This ends here.
Nice little workout.
Dope. All right, let's do that. Let's rip the materia off of our bench warmers. Remove. Okay. Currently equipped, we have fire and healing. Lightning, poison. Or precision defense focus. Don't mind if I do. All right, everybody. Let's grind it out. There's so much world map we haven't seen. Don't want to go talk to Chocobo Bill? Not yet! I have weapon skills to unlock. Listen, we went almost a whole stream without combat last time. I can have little combat as a treat. Listen, would you all be heartbroken if I spent the better part of this year playing Final Fantasy VII Remake? I don't know, maybe you would be. Maybe you're already disinterested in this game and are just hanging on for dear life. But, my expectation here is that as long as I'm having fun, you're having fun. Just think of it as me giving you more time to get further ahead. Also, I want to figure out how to get to the top of this mountain. This mountain is probably like the first place you're supposed to take a red chocobo. Black chocobo? Green chocobo? I don't remember which one's which. One of the colors of chocobo. Wow, this actually might be one of the places you're first supposed to take a chocobo. A mountain climbing chocobo. Wow, okay, game. I get it. I'm picking up what you're putting down. You don't want me up there. You really don't want me up there. There's probably something cool up there, then. This is definitely not a place where the designers were like, we don't have enough content. What makes me think I can go up there? Well, I can't clear off the map if I can't go up there. This is this game's version of Knights of the Round Island. I like the obviously misplaced foliage, though. Anyhow, Jibcat, these are questions you might know the answer to if you had played Final Fantasy VII. All right, let's run this way. What is Andai? Oh, you want me to... See, I thought you were coming to the defense of Jibcat. And I was like, wait, have I been that mean to Jibcat that even now Azandai is turning on me? But no, Azandai was just like, you gotta plug the Final Fantasy VII VODs. And I do. I have some great VODs of Final Fantasy VII. Listen, there is a, like, non-zero chance that after playing this, we play back Final Fantasy VII again. I'm getting the hankering. So maybe Jibcat's just gotta hang on until we finish this game. Septi says, play however you want, but I feel like if you do some more of the main quest, it will make you not so mad at yourself later. Zaffy, have you ever met me? Oh, hey, it's one of those things. Assess.
Too bad. Allow me.
Alright, I'm super gonna die here.
No.
Great, my controller battery is low.
Gotcha.
Hey! I've mastered another ability!
Not looking good.
One more shot.
All good.
That's it. So that wasn't so bad.
All right, maybe I should listen to Zafty. Quick, retrieve controller 2. No, I'm not going to retrieve controller 2. I'm just going to plug controller 1 in. I don't know. I'm new to the open world. I'm just exploring. Gunner says what? And risk engaging with the game's mechanics after I've literally been doing nothing but intentionally engaging with the game's mechanics this stream so far.
Go on. Bring it. Here it
It's on you.
I'll take care of them.
I'll never use the skills game. That's not true. Maybe I will.
Let's get serious.
I might. It could happen.
Needs more months.
I assume Zafty wants me to go get a chocobo so that I can traverse the world more easily. And then instead of spending a bunch of time exploring the world slowly right now, I could be doing it faster. Oh, what's this? The god of yellow paint has been here. Hashtag my immersion. Ooh. Hello. Spicy. Okay, Zafty, I understand now.
Take the lead.
So it's my turn? One more shot! Go on! Try using it! This one's for you! Get him! Gotta heal first. I'm feeling pretty weak. Bring it! One more shot! Gotta go for
There
it.
we go.
Needs more magic. That's it! Come on! That's over.
All right, let's do what Zafty is advising is a wise course of action. Is Arcane Ward even a weapon ability? I mean, it's the one that I'm supposed to be leveling up. But I'm not getting the bonus on it because I'm doing it wrong. Activate the effects of the ward. What I need to do is I need to cast the ward, and then I need to cast a spell, and then I'd get the bonus. Also, my team is so badly hurt. Whoops! Why is Punch Big Smooth Brain the one with heal? Cloud has heal, not Tifa. Obviously, Aerith should have heal, but still.
We could always run away, right? Get him! I think we're almost done. Try using it. Another.
There we go.
Bring it! This one's for you! Go on! One more shot!
Oh, apparently I leveled up a materia. Ah, there we go. Mastered Arcane Ward. Working as intended. I probably don't have any new stick. I do not, in fact, have new stick. So, Tifa, you get to be leader now. Okay, but there's a little cloud over here I want to dissipate since we're running right by it. Straight this way. Be gone, fog of war!
Oh, this isn't nice. And catch!
Sandai says, I laugh at, but I would do the same thing. It's barely even out of the way!
Finish him off! Bingo! Come on!
That's
There, bring it! Give it your all! See you around!
Okay, back on track. Uh-oh. Chipcat's having a thought. Try not to hurt yourself, Chipcat. Ah, there we go. Dive kick mastered.
Bring it! Ha! Yeah, bingo! Come on! Damn it! Not throwing in the towel. There! Bring it! Gotcha!
Hang back. Don't overdo it.
I'll show you what I can do.
Look what I can do!
Sorry about that.
All right. Hello, Bill. I have arrived at your Chocobo Ranch.
Pleasure to see you all again. And welcome to my humble ranch.
Managed to get your truck fixed?
If there's not a singing Chocobo here, I riot.
My lucky charms.
Sorry,
She started
dancing
up
Chocobo
right
here, I
after you
riot.
left. Anywho, what can I do you for? You in the market for some fine feathered friends by any chance?
Are we ever? Need him to get through the swamplands.
Then you have come to the right place. Back in the day, we had Republic ferries to get us from A to B, but now they're nothing but driftwood, sadly. We got the next best thing, though, chocobos. To them, a bottomless bog's no worse than a kiddie pool. Now, ladies, You're probably wondering, what gives these birds the power to glide across swamps with ease? Would you believe that their fluffy feathers give them the buoyancy to float, while their limber legs can outrun a motorboat? Not even the dreaded Midgard Sormer, one of the fastest fiends around, can keep up with them.
Wow.
But you don't need convincing. You just need pointing to a hard-working chocobo. Nature's two-legged limousine.
So, can we rent some?
Sure can. My grandson Billy's in the stable over yonder. He'll help you out.
So Jibcat asks, what is a republic? Sorry, what is the republic? We don't know. But from context, we can presume that the republic is whatever form of governance predated the corporate control of Shinra in the modern era. Oh, hell yeah, I can make potions. Great. Best day ever. All right, let's look around. Have we got a chocobo standing eerily close to a fence? We do. Hey, buddy. Can I talk to any of you? Can I talk to you? I cannot. Chocobos say que. In all the good Final Fantasy games, chocobos say que. Great. I'm glad I used all those healing items and potions. What can we buy here? A cushion. Oh, a discounted steel materia. Oh yeah, we got a bench. All right. Oh, right. Okay. Let's see. What do we got here? Increases Punisher mode strong attack by 3%. Unleash wind magic attack without expending MP. Perform a ranged attack with your partner. Unleash an ice magic attack without expending MP. Max HP up. Okay, Aerith, what have you got? You've got synergy damage up. Unleash a wind magic attack without expending MP. Lightning magic attack without expending MP. Ask your partner to defend you while you move about the field. Max MP up. Why do I think work is not the correct sound? Because que is the correct sound. Obviously. Jeez. Couldn't be any more obvious. Okay, Barrett. Is this HP? Cool beans. All right, we've given everybody some improved abilities. Does anybody remember what I was supposed to do here? Go to the barn, probably. I am ignoring the blue quest marker because there's obviously a button here. Jim Cat, in the original Final Fantasy VII, the Chocobos would have already danced by now. But apparently they took the Chocobo dance out. Or, I mean, they didn't take it out. They didn't put it in.
Howdy!
Hi, Billy!
Outside. Need some chocobos to cross the swamp.
I'm sorry, Pops, but you're out of luck.
Pops.
Got no more birds. Last one went this morning.
Could have fooled me, kid.
These are spoken for. That or they're not fit for riding.
Look at that face.
I can see you're in a bind, so I'll bump you up the list. For a price, of course.
Which is?
10 grand each.
The thing is, we don't have that kind of money. Or any, really.
Well, there is one other option. Only cost you $1,000. Is what a scoundrel might say. But I wouldn't dream of distressing y'all further. Just so happens one of our birds ran off the other day. Wild thing, but still a fine chocobo. If you can manage to find and catch him, then he's yours. Free of charge.
You sure?
Yeah, why not? Name's Pico. The hardest-headed bird you'll ever meet. By far. And he's the spitting image of Pops here. You can start by looking for his tracks. Find those, and you're sure to find the feet that made him. Now, wild chocobos can be a bit skittish around people. But if you play it cool and creep up real quiet-like, you'll wrangle them no problem.
I think we can do that. Thanks.
And one last thing. This info comes free of charge, provided you promise to stop by our shop. Speak to Chloe back there. She'll sell you whatever you need.
Great.
Kid's a born businessman.
If y'all can catch our runaway and get his butt back here, riding and rearing lessons are on me.
All right, so considering chocobo breeding, just how much is Pico gonna get laid before the end of this game? Pico absolutely slaying the Chocobooooooooo. Oh wait, Timeless Rod! Okay, you're right. Not before the end of this game. Before the end of Final Fantasy Remake. The remakes. Listen, if they didn't want me to loot their chest, they shouldn't have left it sitting there. is the third game called Reunion? Because they used Reunion for the Crisis Core remake. The third game should have been called Reunion, but they used it for the Crisis Core remake for no apparent reason.
Sorry about my brother. All he thinks about is money. He's just doing his job. We understand, I suppose, but he's been a real pain about it ever since our parents left.
Did they leave for the other world?
you guys from
Did they
Newport?
depart here for the life
Yeah.
stream?
The Undercity. Then, do you happen to know Chocobo Sam? Not very well, but yeah, I guess we do. Where is he?
Probably the Sector 6 slums. He's a big deal in Walt.
Why do you ask? I was thinking about reaching out. It's his fault Mom and Dad are gone, so...
Chloe, that's none of these good folks' business.
But they could help!
Don't tell anyone what she told you. Sam's one of the biggest names in the business. If he gets wind of that story, our ranch is done for.
Don't worry, your secret's safe with us. I promise. Oh, take these greens. You can give them to Pico when you find him.
What kind of
They
greens?
were always his favorite treat, you see. Maybe he'll come back once he's had a taste. Right. Should probably sell you stuff, huh? Billy will throw a fit if I don't at least try to get you to spend a few gil. No pressure, but if anything catches your eye. Also, if you have any golden plumes on you, I can exchange them for chocobo gear. So be sure to
Chocobo
hand them
gear?
over if you do.
A ranch's tack shop will have chocobo gear for sale, which can only be traded for golden plumes. These rare feathers can be obtained by wrangling new chocobos or repairing chocobo stops. The Shinra Avian Helmet, Shinra Avian Breastplate, and Shinra Avian Greaves. All right, we have numinous ashes, which are mysterious bits of purified earth. Laurel, a leaf with curative properties that has long been used in antidotes. Mist seeds, a seed from a fruit that emits a carbonic gas when it dehisces. I don't know that word. Sage, a medicinal herb that has been found, or that has been a favorite of adventurers since antiquity. Pearl ginger root, a spice that has a particularly refreshing bite to it. Majorum, an herb with soothing effects. Beast talon, a jagged portion of a fiend's claw that if crushed into a powder and thoroughly boiled has miraculous healing properties. Yes, where are the Gishel greens? I mean, I got
hope
some.
Pico doesn't give you all too much trouble.
But what about all the other... All right, golden plumes. Let's just follow the quest.
All right, Pico. Where'd you run off to?
You mean Pico? Let's try looking for some tracks.
What do you mean, what's a Gishel green? It's a Gishel green, obviously. Follow the chocobo Ah! Cute. Yes, Izandai is trying to make fun of me for saying Gishel greens when that's not how it's spelled. But they're Gishel greens. It's just what they are. And you're never going to get me to say it any other way.
Bingo.
Yeah!
This is like when they tried to get me to
Y'all,
pronounce
let's go
chocobo
back to some
chocobo.
Keep it down. When you're on the hunt, you don't want to startle your prey.
Prey? You know we're not here to kill him, right?
Yeah?
I like that he didn't sound sure. Approach Pico without being noticed. If you're in danger of being spotted by him or one of his pack mates, quickly press circle to roll out of sight. You can also distract chocobos by throwing stones you pick up. Use L1 to aim and square to throw. We really are Horizon now, aren't we? I like this chocobo theme. This is cute. I haven't actually found a rock that I can pick up. Oh, ha! As soon as I pass them, they go to sleep. Very cute. You're mine!
Good bird.
He said quack! Certified good Final Fantasy game right here.
You know, they are kind of similar.
Totally.
Strict improvement over the original.
What does he want now?
Do you think maybe he's still hungry?
Sorry, that's all the food we had.
But you
I
know
love
there's
the
more. Bill's place.
the fat horns.
Back to the ranch it is then.
Come on.
There were chocobos in part 1, but you didn't get to like catch them and ride them around. Erica! Hello, Raiders. Welcome. Oh, you were playing Final Fantasy XIV. Well, we're playing half as many Final Fantasies as that. That's totally how that works.
Ah, there's our guy. Nothing beats a little taste of home, now does it?
Not so much as a feather out of place. Got one healthy bird here.
Enough to ride?
Sure, though I wouldn't try till he's done eating. Once he's at his
He's a
fill,
hungry
though,
lad.
I'm sure he'll come around to the idea, if we ask him nice. Ain't that right? I'll need to prep his gear and all that, so why don't you wait outside? Hey, Cloud!
Hello? Oh!
Hey there.
What a pleasant surprise.
Hi, Chadley!
You do remember me, don't you?
Yeah.
I knew you would.
It's
It was an
Chodley,
absolute
right?
Pleasure working with you in Midgar. Thank you again. Your invaluable intel allowed me to create so much materia. Detecting internal monologue. The hell's this weirdo doing here?
Detecting internal monologue?
I was created by Professor Hojo, you know. Though your thoughts could be read by any cyborg. But, to answer your question, I took a page out of your book and skipped town. Now, the whole world's my laboratory. Speaking of which, I have a favor to ask, if it's not too much trouble.
You need more battle intel.
That's the Cloud I know. Always eager to get on with it. But yes, though, I'd like you to activate some Remna Wave towers first.
Remna
They
Wave
were
towers.
originally constructed by the Republic of Junon, but were claimed by Shinra after the war. Since which time they've sat
There we
idle
go.
and untouched, just waiting for someone
The
to put them to
Republic
good
of
use.
Juno.
The more towers
Juno,
you activate
Junon.
around the world,
I didn't
the more
actually
my
read the
processing
text.
power will grow, as will the area I can survey. I might even be able to construct a communications network independent of Shinra. How does that sound? You'd not only be helping me, but yourselves as well.
Junon. That scans.
We find
Junon.
it, we'll turn them on.
Wonderful. I thought you might say something like that. Let's get started then. See that tower?
Yeah, I
That's
do.
your first target. And this will activate it. As the tower's close by, allow me to accompany you.
We have received the Chad module.
Here we are.
If Hojo created 1 million Chadleys, is that a Giga Chad? Giga is a billion? Okay. If Hojo created 1 billion Chads, or Chadleys, is that a Giga Chad?
Initiating preliminary scan of the grasslands. I'll ascertain the locations of fiends and natural resources.
Ping. Oh, yes.
After careful consideration, I have devised a new
Give me
name for
them
this
good
type of
map
research.
icons.
I call it World Intel.
Chadley will employ the data you collect to develop new materia, create new combat simulations, and embark on other scientific endeavors. Activate the Remna Wave towers you encounter and help Chadley deepen your understanding of this world.
I hope you'll assist me in gathering relevant data by completing various tasks on your travels. In return,
Certainly, Chadley.
I will use the information you provide to develop new materia, quid pro quo. To summarize, I want us to become research partners. But before that, is there anything you would like to ask?
Y'all got any more of them map icons? Tell me about developing materia.
With each piece of world intel you collect, you will also provide me with the data I need to develop new materia. What I ultimately produce, however, is for you to decide. I look forward to finding out what we can create together. Do you happen to have any questions about world intel and the like?
What about the Remna Wave towers?
These communications towers were built by the Republic of Junon, in order to further their understanding of the planet.
Junon.
They
All
scan
right.
for all manner of signals,
Brownie was correct
which
in this one
turn
instance.
reveal myriad locations of interest, such as long-forgotten ruins and rare natural phenomena. Should you happen to stumble across a tower, please activate it. I must urge you to proceed with caution, though.
Yes,
There will be
stumble
often
across a
things
tower. That's
installations of
precisely
their
what I will
territory.
do.
Do you happen to have any questions about world intel and the like? With a special pair of goggles, you can do battle in a virtual arena, regardless of your real-world location. That's the combat simulator. Or my combat simulator, as Shinra developed the stationary models first. And fret not, it will never be obsolete. I'll keep it up to date with intel from unique enemy encounters.
Great.
I will also endeavor to implement all of the summons, once I finish analyzing the myths and legends surrounding them, of course. In fact, after poring over stories from the grasslands, I have finished implementing a new one, the towering colossus known as Titan.
Oh, yeah.
Engage him at your leisure.
Let's get our
Do you
asses
happen to have
kicked.
any questions about world intel and the like?
Specific intel-related
Which
tasks.
particular task would you like to learn about?
Life spring surveys.
Simply put, life springs are formed when the life stream breaches the planet's surface. To Shinra, the volume of Mako that can be extracted from these springs is insignificant, certainly not worth the expense. But to us, they are a veritable font of knowledge. In order to tap these precious reserves, however, you will first need to find them. If you still have questions about world intel, please ask away.
Tell me about combat assignments.
While it is normal for creatures to adapt to their environment, sometimes these adaptations make them a threat. I would like you to track down and eliminate these creatures, and amass data on them in the process. If you still have questions about world intel, please ask away.
What about crystal analysis?
In certain remote areas, fragments of planetary wisdom have coalesced into crystalline forms. Though the knowledge contained within them is vast and varied, one subject is of particular interest to me, that of summons. If you would analyze the crystals in my stead, thus extracting said knowledge from them, I can use it to enhance our materia. If you still have questions about world intel, please ask away.
All right, and proto-relic salvaging.
Ah, yes. I was hoping you would
I
ask.
had to take 2
I
attempts at
detected
that.
some strange energy signals earlier. My current theory is that they emanate from the remnants of ancient artifacts. But until we investigate, there's simply no telling what the sources might be. And since we have yet to identify them, I have taken the liberty of naming these objects proto-relics. A rather endearing name, if I may say so.
You may.
At any rate, I would be grateful if you could investigate said curiosities and ultimately recover them for study. If you still have questions about world intel, please ask away.
I have no further questions.
Do you happen to have any questions about world intel and the like?
I have no further questions.
In that case, I see no reason not to begin at once. With your activation of this tower, my analysis of the grasslands has already yielded some data. Though hardly substantial, it is enough for me to create materia. Which of these would you like?
Ooh. The fire and ice. Hello, Foxmar. Thank you for the raid. Welcome, Raiders. What were you up to this evening, Foxmar? All right, we have fire and ice materia, which allows you to use both fire and ice magic. That's dope. Auto cast allows an ally to automatically use spells with the linked materia when not actively controlled. Also dope. Morph allows you to turn enemies into items. Also dope. And auto unique ability allows an ally to automatically use abilities when not actively controlled in battle. I have 20. So I guess we're gonna get that. And probably that. Those both seem good.
I wish you all the best in the long journey that lies ahead of you. And
I should
remember,
go get the
you're not in this
hoverboard in
alone.
Destiny 2.
Should you require assistance, just ask.
Thank you for that. I will have to get the hoverboard. I don't know how to do that yet, but I'll have to figure it out. All right. Assessing and defeating new fiends will provide Chadley with the data he needs to update the simulator with combat challenges. Complete these challenges to earn a variety of rewards such as powerful summoning materia. Speak with Chadley to access the simulator. All right, let's get our ass handed to us.
Cloud. I have recreated Titan, the mythical colossus of the grasslands, in virtual space. I encourage you to pit your skills against this summoned entity so that I might complete its materia.
Use combat simulator. Select a difficulty. All right. Emerge victorious against these mighty enemies in the combat simulator to be rewarded with their summoning materia. If an entity is proving too difficult, you can gain advantage in battle by analyzing its corresponding summon crystals found around the world. All right. This is probably going to go very poorly for us. Jesus. All right. It is weak to arrow.
Take the lead. So it's my turn?
Oh God, no! Crap!
That was quick.
LMAO. Let's be Tifa for a minute, I guess. Oh no, I'm Cloud. Tifa, stay alive, please. Oh, I can't use items. Oh no. Nope. Oh, there goes Cloud.
I won't. Bingo. This can't be how it ends.
Okay. All right. Re-challenge.
It's on you.
I'm coming. That's it. Walk up.
Jesus Christ.
Go on. Kinda hurt.
Y'all got any of them iframes?
And catch. Try using it.
No! God. Those block windows are awful tight.
Should have seen that.
Gotta stick it out till the end. This fight's not over yet.
A very tiny amount of damage has been done.
I thought I was stronger than this.
All right. I don't want to spend the next year trying to fight that. That, however, seems like it could be a pretty good battle to fight. Round 1, complete.
Allow me. It's over.
I couldn't remember if I'd assessed those before. I suppose I'm only fighting things that I've already fought, so probably... Oh, right, I can hit the touchpad to find out. That makes sense.
Let's do it right. Get ready. Enough.
Oh my god.
You're dead. This ends here.
Is that it?
Okay, these guys are fully assessed, so I don't need to worry about that. We can just use abilities on them.
No holding back. That'll do. See ya.
Sure sounds like there's still one alive.
Just like that, okay?
Final round. Hello, please get pressured.
Gotcha.
Oh god, no!
Bundle up. Now. Let's finish. Time to get serious. Any last words?
Limit breaks, still fun.
Shit.
Ooh.
Do your thing.
The Moogle is so doofy looking, I love him. The blue pips under the ATB bars are the charges for synergy skills. All right, dope. Enemies. I really should get my first enemy skill materia. That seems significantly useful.
Deal with that.
I'll take care of them. Yoo-hoo! Get them. Okay. That'll do. Get him.
Whoops.
Here it comes. Needs more magic. Come on. Enjoy the ride. Too much?
Overkill. Oh, is that it? That wasn't a multi-round fight? That was just a one-round fight?
And we're safe.
Amazing. All right. Assess enemies across various regions to unlock special challenges in the combat simulator, then complete these challenges to learn new enemy skills. The default skill, Sonic Boom, deals wind magic and grants bravery and faith, will always be available so long as the materia is equipped. All right, cool.
Thanks to you, my archives are filling up with combat data.
You're welcome.
If there's anything else I can do for you, please let me know. I'm always happy to help.
Thanks, Chadley. Take that healing materia and make it that healing materia instead. Hi, Tifa. Oh, I just can't talk to any of you? Okay.
Hey, perfect timing. Pico's all prepped. But first, here. You just give that whistle a toot and your chocobo will come a-running.
Toot toot. All right, press R1 to use your choco whistle and summon your bird to your side while out exploring the world. Note that you can only call a chocobo in a region once you have wrangled that region's bird.
So, who here's never been on Chocoback?
I haven't.
Why don't we take a few laps to get you comfortable then? Come with me.
Now I have to remember how to allocate. I swear to God, I'll figure out how to play this game eventually. The menus are super confusing. How do I apply a weapon effect? Oh, right, because it's not actually materia. Choco Boutique. Tifa doesn't have an upgraded fist yet, so I can't give her, she doesn't have a new weapon yet. Where are you taking me?
Here's where we get our birds in shape for the races.
What races?
The gold
Chocobo
saucers, I mean.
races.
They're a big deal in our community. Won't find a ranch around here that doesn't compete.
So you guys race too?
We've been sitting it out. since
You're the
Mom
only
got
ranch
left.
around here.
But we're gonna get back in the fight soon and kick the tar out of one particularly nasty weasel. But never you mind all that. You just focus on the basics, like making sure you don't get thrown from the saddle. Why don't you try hopping on Pico and giving me a holler?
Woot!
Okay, but how's about we stretch his legs a bit?
All right, use the training grounds on Bill's Ranch to get the hang of chocoback riding. Pass each of the goalposts in order and complete the course as quickly as you can. Participate in Hustle to Chocobo, yes. No, I hit the pole. Hey!
That was something else. You and Pico are a perfect match. Might even have what it takes to win a race or two at the Gold Saucer.
We can't thank you enough, Billy.
Oh, that reminds me. Y'all mentioned your flat broke, right?
Sure are.
Then you might want to swing by Calm again. Now that the troopers have cleared out, it's probably safe for you to ask around for work. Though, don't run off just yet. My sister's looking for help. Not sure what the trouble is. Didn't want to confide in me for whatever reason. Honestly, she hasn't been herself since Mom left. They did dang near everything together.
You want to lend Chloe a hand?
We need to move on.
Eventually.
True, but moving on costs money. We had fun helping people in Sector 5, right? Same deal.
All right. Oh, certain settlements will have a notice board upon which citizens in need will post job offers. You can now warp to any unlocked waypoints.
You looking to practice?
Yes. I need to go faster. Wait, what? Oh, you have to go around the outside. You can't cut to the inside. Oh my god. Okay, just, it's the circle is tight. All right. I can't believe I did that. Oh my god! I'm so bad at this. Oh, come on. Well, I was faster. Oh, no! We all know how much I love Chocobo racing minigames, right? I hate this already. 0 out of 10, literally unplayable. Am I overthinking it? Of course I'm overthinking it. I'm trying to get like an all-time great score.
You're a bona fide jockey, all right?
Easy, got it in one.
Oh, hey! You're back!
I heard you might need some help.
You did? Oh, I see. Billy talked to you, didn't he? I've been meaning to go pick flowers, but the plains are way too dangerous for that.
I'm sorry to hear that. As a flower lover myself, I sympathize.
Well, the thing is, I want to make a flower crown. Mom used to make them for us all the time. So I wanted to give it a try, but with all the monsters, I didn't know how I could.
Here's an idea. Maybe we could do the picking for you?
Sure!
Cloud, thoughts?
What happened to your parents?
Truth is, our parents died in an accident when I was really little. Billy doesn't like to talk about it.
Sorry.
We used to go on these family picnics. And after we were done eating, Mom would make flower crowns for me and Billy. I'd wear mine for days.
What about your brother?
I would, but it's a gift. He's had to work so hard since we're on our own. I wanted to do something nice for him.
Of course. I promise you we'll keep it a surprise.
How do you know Sam?
I shouldn't tell you this, but he's the reason Mom and Dad died. That's what Billy says. I don't know. He always changes the subject when I ask.
All right, we'll take the job.
Really? You will?
Now that you've answered all my
The flowers
questions.
grow on a hill
Now that I've
got the
interrogated
great view
you.
of Midgard. It's kind of far, but a chocobo will get you there quick. Thank you so much. Welcome, folks.
Do I have chocobo plumes? Oh, I have 2. That's why. Okay.
You're welcome back here anytime.
Oops. Sell unto me your potions. How many potions am I allowed? I tell you, it feels so nice for a game to be like, you want to buy 95 potions? You go right ahead. As compared to Final Fantasy 16.
95 is the wrong number.
Why did I say as composed? As opposed to Final Fantasy 16.
It's because you're sleepy. So sleepy. The advertisement on the bench that you were just... Did you see that?
Oh yeah, it's energy drink. Potion.
Oh, I thought it said enjoy. It looked like a Coke logo to me.
Oh.
That's all. Sorry,
Yeah, bench.
This is very pretty. The graphics are way better than the original.
They are, aren't they?
Yeah.
Wait, what does scour mean?
Probably means dig a hole.
Chocobo hot and cold for the whole world. Amazing.
Oh, what's that?
I honestly don't know. It's an owl.
Sparkle bird.
Yes, a sparkle bird indeed. Onward to the pit. Wait a second. Red 13 is riding a chocobo.
Yeah. Isn't this? Why wouldn't?
I love it. Oh dear.
But everyone's riding a chocobo.
Maybe the owl is directing me to my...
Oh.
Area of interest.
Look at that! You've stumbled upon a life spring. Why don't you try scanning it? See what you uncover. Accessing the planet's figurative database should help us learn about the area.
Surveying life springs grants the wisdom of the life stream, revealing new points of interest. Following a spring seeker owl will lead you to a life spring, its natural habitat. Okay.
A life stream.
Oh. Oh, the music here. Ooh. New region intel is now available. Surveying life springs allows you to decipher the knowledge of the life stream, revealing regional intel. Press the center button, then select Chadley Region Intel to learn about the history and ecology of the area.
Confirmed. Data received. Life springs such as this can be discovered in every region. Their potential energy output is far too minuscule for Shinra to exploit. But to us, they're fonts of intel. I encourage you to seek out more of these life springs.
All right, to the pin. If I can figure out how to get down to the road. I agree. You should be able to hop the ledges and just glide down. Your chocobo flapping its wings. God, I'm gonna put 200 hours in this game, aren't I? They don't have to fly to be able to fall with style. Those are two entirely different skills, as demonstrated by Toy Story. I like the Chocobos couldn't stop here when the sign had fallen over, but now they can because there's a sign. Samuel says, I hope this game has a couple of objectively unfair optional challenges that require you to just attempt them 200 times hoping you happen to succeed. I mean, if we wanted to do the Titan fight without reducing his power, that basically would be... that would do it. We've already encountered one. What chocobo chick? What chocobo chick am I petting? That chocobo chick. Hey, buddy. Sorry, I didn't see you there, little chocobo. Aww. What a good little guy. You're not a dog, but you'll do.
Yeah, there! That's it!
Keep it together.
So it's my turn? This one's for you! Come on, I dare you.
Come on.
You'll be blown away! Bring it! Gotta go for it now. See ya! Get him! Moving on then.
Hey, everybody leveled up. Out of my way, pigeons. All right, real quick. I'm going to take a momentary break. I'll be right back. Please don't go away. Alrighty, I'm back, and I'm on the wrong scene. Alright, back to calm. When the question mark icon appears above your chocobo, buried treasure is nearby and waiting to be sniffed out by your feathered friend. Hold up to sniff the air, use R to face the scent. Once you face in the direction of the scent, it will become visible. Follow the scent and press down to excavate the treasure. Scent! Well, that's much easier than Chocobo Hot and Cold. Man, remember playing Final Fantasy IX when it turned out using the fast forward sped up the action of the chocobo, but not the countdown timer? That was great. Expert excavator is very good. I like that.
Take the lead.
Watch yourself. I'll take care of him. One more shot. Get him. This one's for you. Not so fast. Watch out for high winds. One more. That's the way to do it.
All right, all aboard. Still trying to get to calm. Perhaps the solution is to go in the right direction.
Get him.
Keep it together.
I'm coming. Cut and catch. This one's for you. Why don't you lead the way?
Allow me. It's on you.
Here goes.
Ah, there we go. Chrono Aegis mastered.
Tagging out.
I got this. See ya. No.
That wasn't so bad.
You know what that metal monstrosity is, don't you?
It's a pipeline. Moves Mako pumped in Midgard to the outlying towns and whatever else.
You call it a pipeline, but I call it a funnel. One that drains the planet's lifeblood into Shinra's pockets. Mark my words. I'm going to put a stop to that. Oh, I know.
This
How
big
about we
pipe.
and stick one end in the ground? That
No,
way we'll
leave me alone.
really be giving back to the planet.
There's an idea. Real genius one.
And unique? Very.
Oh, come on!
Well, sorry, Pico. You gotta stay here, I guess. Sandai, I can't open that link. Is this the only way in? Can I not just, like, walk? I mean, I probably can just walk in, actually. Oh, I was just using the wrong side of the ladder.
Breaking news at this hour. Avalanche, the anti-Shinra terrorist group responsible for the bombings in Midgard.
All right, what has Calm got for me? There's a Chadley here. There's a quest. There's a quest.
My fridge is busted.
Hey, friendo.
I was starting to worry. I thought you were here to fix them. Never mind. Yeah, we're more like demolition experts. So unless you want us to blow something up, how can you make jokes at a time like this? It's downright distasteful. Anyway, what's going on? It's the Mako pipeline.
What's downright distasteful is your cravat.
I paid a wandering merc to patch the thing up. I certainly wasn't about to fiddle with critical infrastructure as a layman, though I thought I'd hear back from them by now.
A merc?
Yep, some hotshot from Midgard's Undercity, or so they claim. Sounds like a pro we ought to get to know. Oh, you'd like to meet them? Well, if you're that keen, would you mind delivering a message for me while you're at it?
Tell me about the pipeline.
It's your standard Mako pipeline, really. Carries a portion of Midgard's yield straight to us. We'd be lost without it. Hence,
It's the Merc is totally gonna be Johnny, yeah. 100%.
Our tank's got some left, but we'll soon be running on fumes. Makes me sick to my stomach to watch our supply slowly dwindle like this. That's rough, man. But hey, good opportunity to wean yourselves off that poison. Okay, now that one was funny. Our town technician's laid up in bed at the moment, recovering from a fiend attack. We asked Shinra to send someone to fill in, anyone who knows the work, but we haven't heard back. Fortunately for us, that mercenary rolled into town. Without him, we would have been up a creek.
All right, we'll take the job.
You will? Capital. Oh, I haven't introduced myself yet. I'm Fritz Bellinger, the mayor here. I'm sure that mercenary is hard at work over at the warehouse outside of town. Mind asking them to give us an update on repairs? A simple, it's coming along, would suffice. Everyone,
Okay,
please,
can
one at a
do.
time.
All right, we're going to Purple Dot this time.
You're the only one who's made a name for himself in the Undercity.
Purple Dot. A rare card lost. Got beat bad at Queen's Blood, but the real stinger was when I had to give up the rare card I'd staked in the match. I'm looking for a pro to win it back on my behalf. If you think you've got what it takes, drop by the bar. We'll take the job. Livestock's Bane. A clever fiend of some sort's been preying on my livestock of late, and if I can't put a stop to it, my farm's doomed. Seems a clear run-of-the-mill hunter won't cut it, or seems clear a run-of-the-mill hunter won't cut it, so I'm in the market for a merc with solid tracking skills. Okay, we have another quest over here.
She's late. Too late. Or am I?
Make sure you stay up.
Just getting here.
Upstairs, it looks like. It says, literal epitome of play stupid games, win stupid prizes. I mean, you're right, but you shouldn't say it. Where the hell? What does the arrow under the quest look like? Shut up, that's what. I just couldn't remember how to get to the bar.
Breaking news at this hour. Avalanche. Anti-Shinra terrorist group responsible
Hi.
Hey, how you doing?
What?
Hey, mister. You a winner?
Some say.
Awesome. That's good enough for me. The name's Vash, and I could really use your help. Truth is, I bungled a Queen's Blood match. Hard.
So, not only did my ego take a licking, but I lost a card near and dear to my heart. What I'm getting at is, think you'd be able to win it back for me?
What card is it?
The Chocobo and Noooooo one. It's rare, and the one high-value card in my whole deck. It was the only thing getting me through the daily grind.
It seems like a card I want.
Put up with it this job. The fights, the late nights, the drunks, and that slimy bastard. He's solid.
No, it sounds like he won it fair and square, actually.
I get it. I'm a bartender too.
You are? So then you know. Just how tough it can be.
Get it back yourself.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
Chipcat's not a bartender. You're right. Tifa's a bar owner and operator. Marlene is the bartender. Yes. Begin match. Don't worry, I intend to body this guy so hard his head spins. Giamore, ye of little faith. Goodness me. I had strategy on my side that time. I didn't ever get cocky. I knew what I was doing that whole game. I locked that match right down.
Okay, that's the kind of skill I'm talking about. You'll beat Virgil, no problem. That's the guy you gotta play. The one who took my card. He works at the clock tower. Mind kicking his ass for me? And when you're done, come straight back. I'll have a special
Actual quote, I'm gonna
cocktail
body
waiting with
this
your
guy.
name on it.
I did body this guy.
I've been itching to try again.
The final score there was 24-0. I bodied him good. Dude had nothing on me.
Avalanche was here? In this town? How could they
Hey,
slip by
a
us?
cactuar.
The next time they come through Clanco, we'll be ready. We may be
Hey,
an
buddy.
inspection team, but we can hold our own in a fight.
Hi,
Care
friendo.
for a match?
We're here for the card you took from the bartender.
Ah, the card. So, Vash has resorted to this, hiring people to win his games for him? Fine, but word of warning, I'm not a pushover like some folks.
Did you hear some vendor call out Chocobo ice cream? Yeah. It's made from real Chocobo milk. I think we got it. Absolutely trash can.
Ah, damn. I really lost? It was one hell of a match, though. Am I right? You
No.
and I are definitely gonna have to play again sometime. But, not today. Gotta run.
Hold it. Aren't we forgetting something?
Right, the card. The one I won off Vash, right? Oh, shoot. Which card was that again? Oh, crap, I remember. The Chocobo and Moogle one. So this is kind of awkward, but I don't have it anymore.
I sold it on the secondary market. It's currently going for
seriously,
$500 as
I
a single.
flipped it. I was on my last gill, so I had to sell it to a
Oh my
card
god, he
collector.
did!
A guy named Thorin. He runs this card shop outside of town. Maybe check with him?
A merc's job is never done. Am I right?
I did briefly think I was joking, yes.
It uses locally produced cherries and chocolate.
Hi, Chodley. Have you got anything different
I see
to
you've
talk
made
to
your
you
way
about
back to
here?
Calm. This town's bucolic atmosphere and charming architecture have made it a popular retirement destination for former Shinra employees. And now that I am here, it is not difficult to see why. I can't help but wonder where we'll meet next. So many fascinating possibilities.
So many fascinating possibilities. All right, what is snaps? What are you?
We're working as hard as we can to get the power grid back online.
Imposing.
Hi,
Hello there.
you look...
Inspiring, isn't it? The view. I'm Snaps, by the way. Shutterbug and card-carrying member of the Association of Photography Aficionados. Mind if I get a shot of you? For posterity.
Oh, you can pose better than that.
Pretty as a picture. You got what it takes to be in front of the camera. But what about behind it?
Oh, this is a photo mode
apparently
quest.
There's a rather scenic spot not far from here. Thing is, this terrain's a bit perilous. At least for your average photog like me, but maybe not for you. If you find the spot, take a moment to appreciate it. Try to view it as a professional photographer might.
Snaps marked a picturesque location on your map.
High alert. Please limit your activities to essential business.
If you find any other scenic locations, let me know.
Okay. Where is the card shop? Oh, over there. Okay. I cannot just fast travel to that location. Yeah, why is it all the way over there? Tweet, tweet. Why does a card shop need windmills? What does God need with a starship? You're right. Everywhere needs windmills. I agree. That's a completely fair point. I'm sure there's a road I could be taking. How the hell? Oh, all right. Well, at least I'm headed the right way now. This isn't Windmill Town at all. Windmill Town's over there. That's my confusion. Hello, friend.
Hey there. You folks buying or selling?
We're here for the
Little
Chocobo.
column A, little column B.
Of course you are. Hate to break it to you, but ain't no way I'm giving up that beaut. At least, not to some dabbler who fancies himself a collector. Unless you more than dabble. Tell you what, you beat me, and that card is all yours.
I'll give you a mighty dabbling.
So, you game?
Ask what Queen's Blood is.
Only the most popular card game in recent memory.
Name comes from that legend of the queen who ruled the world till she was deposed and killed by her people. And from that royal blood spilt sprouted the fiends of the world. Come on, you know the story. At any rate, game's really taken off. No matter where you go, you'll find people willing to play.
Purchase cards. What are you buying? Hello, Fat Chocobo. I love this card. Challenge him to a game.
Then bust out those cards, boy.
Bustin' makes me feel good. Do 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 do. Man, I'm really not getting use out of my, I've just, like, been unlucky, and I'm only getting, 1-point cards here. There we go. Oh, no! Bad news bears. Oh, hell. Whoops. Oh, here we go. All right. Now we are officially cooking with gas. I could pass and win, but that wouldn't teach him a lesson. It's about the principle.
You've got some serious skills, son. Joke's on me for thinking otherwise. Deal's a deal. Here's your card. But next time you go up against me, I'll be bringing my A game.
All right. Now we hang on to that card for the rest of the game, and we don't turn in the quest until we're, like, at the point of no return. Is the card even valuable to add to your deck? I don't know. I haven't looked at it yet. Could be.
You're dead.
Nothing to it.
Yes, it does indeed seem very likely that he will just tell me to keep it.
Is currently on high alert. Please limit.
Whee!
Everyone, please. One at a time.
When I grow up, I'm
Damn. You know, I thought calm was some pig town.
I swear to God, one day I will learn how to get to the bar. But today is not that day.
Breaking news at this hour. Avalanche, the anti-Shinra terrorist group responsible for the bombings in Midgar, is believed to have taken
Hey, buddy.
shelter-
You did it! You got my baby back!
Baby
be
back,
honest,
baby back, baby
this
back,
isn't
baby
the
back,
first card I've
ribs.
lost. And considering just how many I've lost, one this rare is definitely wasted on me. Here. It's probably better off with you.
Really?
But only until I've gotten good enough to win it back. Whew. That's a weight off my mind. Right, enough of that. How about I fix you two your drinks? So,
Who could possibly have predicted this outcome?
Midgar, left after the Sector 7
Certainly not Jibcat.
Anyway, he kept raving about this incredible cocktail served at a famous bar in the other city. Seventh Heaven. Don't know if you heard of the joint.
Nope, never heard of it.
They called it the Cosmo Canyon. Pretty, don't you think? Go on, drink up.
Thanks.
Tifa's like, you made my drink and you made it badly. The hell is wrong with you?
That was just what I needed.
Knew you'd like it.
Makes me feel better about my bar, where Marlene knows how to mix a drink.
To the Undercity original. So much so, the guy flat out refuses to order it again.
Pinch of salt. That'll give it the kick it needs. Trust me.
Salt, huh? Hey, that's pretty clever. Yeah, maybe I'll try that. Wait, don't tell me. You're the one who invented the Cosmo Canyon, aren't you? You're that Seventh Heaven bartender.
Not today, but someday soon.
Why are you
When we
teaching
do
a
open up
7-year-old
a
to
new
make
place,
cocktails?
swing by.
I'm not.
I'll make you a
She
Cosmo
just
Canyon
knows.
myself.
Okay, but I'm holding you to that.
Marlene is the greatest mixologist in Midgar.
Promise.
And she started with her little mixology picture book when she was 4.
And is encouraging residents with any information to step forward. Information which leads to an arrest is subject to a reward.
So, let me get this straight.
Alrighty, there we go. I'm 7 hours into the game already. All right, that's going to be it for the evening. Thank you very much, everybody, for tuning in. Thank you to everybody who subscribes, everybody who follows, everybody who cheers, everybody who chats, and everybody who hangs out and lurks. It's a genuine thrill to stream for you, and I hope you have as much fun watching as I do playing. I'll be back. Same Matt time, same Matt channel, here on twitch.tv/Wiggins. at 6:30 p.m. Pacific Daylight Time. Not Daylight Time, it's Standard Time. Pacific Standard Time on Thursday, this coming Thursday. We'll see you then. In the meantime, as always, you can follow me on Twitter, YouTube, TikTok, and Instagram, Wiggins_TV. And if you're a subscriber, you can join the Discord by making sure your Twitch account and Discord account are linked to Discord's backend, where my server will appear to you as if by magic among your linked servers. So please remember, join the Discord. Tomorrow is Weeb's Day, and also TNG night. And you should watch our episode of TNG, because it's a good, well, it's a big one. It's an important one. Important episode of TNG. Alrighty, let's find somebody to raid. We're going to raid Dan Jones this evening. Everybody hop aboard this raid train. I will talk to you later. Until then, so long, have a good night, and goodbye? Question